to your resume. NBA champion. How does that sound?
I'm so hyped right now. Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
Kevin Garnett's signature "Anything is Possible" outbreak signified the 2008 NBA champion Boston Celtics season. They pulled off one of the greatest team turnarounds in NBA history, going from a 24-win team finishing last in their division in the 2007 season to 66-win champions in the 2008 season. Led by Kevin Garnett, who won the 2008 Defensive Player of the Year award, and 2008 NBA Finals MVP Paul Pierce, as well as one of the best three-point shooters in NBA history, Ray Allen, young all-around threat Rajon Rondo, and a strong bench.
But life moves fast in the NBA, and cut to 2013, and the Celtics finished just third in their division. Their roster was now filled with aging and fatigued former superstars, with a depleted bench. General manager Danny Ainge, who had been in the Celtics upper management since 2003, had a new challenge in front of him, as he had to figure out how to restart a team with such big names. Ainge decided to attack an up-and-coming Brooklyn Nets team, setting up a blockbuster trade that has effects on the association to this day.
Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Jason Terry, all going to the Brooklyn Nets. Celtics get 3 number ones, 2014, 2016, 2018. Humphreys, Wallace, Evans, just a bunch of stuff.
This was the beginning of a new era for the Celtics. Ainge had a plan, and that plan was to start a rebuild, because Garnett and Pierce were not going to last forever and did not have another championship run in them. This Brooklyn trade was the first of many scholar trades that Ainge would be able to pull off.
On July 10, 2014, Ainge would finalize a 3-team trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers and again the Brooklyn Nets. The Celtics would send out a 2015 second-round draft pick and received Tyler Zeller, Marcus Thornton, and a 2016 first-round draft pick. What seems like a very mellow trade turned out to be beneficial to Boston when Zeller averaged around 10 points and almost 6 rebounds on 55% shooting and functioned as the starting center for most of the 2015 season.
The next major change Ainge produced was dubbed the Rondo trade. This trade consisted of sending away Dwight Powell and Rajon Rondo. Although Rondo had helped lead the team to their championship in 2008 and 5 consecutive first-place finishes in the Atlantic Division, his style of play was not suitable for rebuilding. In return for those 2 players, the Celtics would receive Jameer Nelson, Brandon Wright, Jay Crowder, a 2015 first-round draft pick, a 2016 second-round draft pick, and a $12.9 million trade exception. Jay Crowder would later pay dividends for the Celtics. He has grown into a stellar three-point shooter and has the ability to guard multiple positions. He has been an integral part of this team's success in the past 2 seasons.
On February 19, 2015, Ainge formulated a trade with the Pistons that entailed sending veteran Tayshaun Prince to Detroit and received Gigi Datome and Jonas Jerebko. Jerebko is a solid bench forward and played well in the 2016 and 2017 playoffs. Datome surprised everyone during the 2015 season by managing to get up almost 5 shots per game during his 12 minutes of court time, which he made with better than a 50% shooting percentage.
That trade with the Detroit Pistons also involved the Phoenix Suns. Marcus Thornton and the 2016 first-round draft pick were sent to Phoenix, and the Celtics received former last pick in the draft, 5'9" lefty point guard Isaiah Thomas.
Thomas played the 6th-man role behind rookie Marcus Smart in the 2015 season after being traded to Boston. However, in his second season, after Marcus Smart went down with an ankle injury, Thomas took over the starting point guard spot and has yet to give it back. Since coming to the Celtics, he has averaged 24.7 points and 6 assists per game. In the 2016 season, the Celtics finished with a 48-34 record and placed 5th in the Eastern Conference. The playoffs ended with a first-round defeat in 6 games against the Atlanta Hawks.
Before the 2017 season started, Boston appeared to be a free agency hotspot. Kevin Durant's contract with the Oklahoma City Thunder ended, and he was looking for a new home. Boston was one of the 3 cities that analysts predicted Durant to sign to. This signing would be astronomically important to this basketball city, but he instead signed with the Golden State Warriors.
But the Celtics still made a breakthrough.
But the announcement is that we're welcoming Al Horford and his family to Boston and looking forward to the future.
For the first time in nearly 20 years, Boston signed a big-name free agent to a large contract. Proven veteran Al Horford was on his way to Boston and ready to make a splash. With the outstanding duo of Thomas and Horford, with the support from Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, Marcus Smart, and all around a beautifully constructed bench, the Celtics finished with a 53-29 record atop the entire Eastern Conference. After going down 0-2 in the first round of the playoffs against the Chicago Bulls, Thomas and his crew won 4 straight games to take the series in 6.
Fred Hoiberg and Brad Stevens, such respect there. We'll shake hands. And the Celtics are moving on to the Eastern Conference semifinals. For Brad Stevens, his first playoff series win. Same thing for Isaiah Thomas and for many of these young Celtics.
Then in the second round, a modern-day rival in the Washington Wizards put up a major fight. The home team won in every game, pushing the series to 7 games. The Celtics came out on top and made it to the conference finals, with the opponent being the Cleveland Cavaliers, led by the king himself, LeBron James, with their supporting cast consisting of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love.
The Boston Celtics survive and advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. They were taken to the limit by the Washington Wizards. Boston.
Many said that this would be an easy sweep for the Cavs, and it did appear that way in the first 2 games, with the Cavs taking a shocking 130-86 Game 2 victory.
With the most points ever in a playoff game, Jordan Mickey Cavaliers, but blown out here after winning the first 2.
However, the Celtics fought back, beating the odds and stealing Game 3 at Cleveland's home court.
Times. 3-point lead for the Celtics. They double up on James. Here's Smith for 3. Making a sweep. San Antonio looking to hold out as Bradley with the drive kicks it out for Repko. Yes! Flipped it away. Shot clock down to 6. Irving on the drive and score! Jerebko will look to throw in. Smart. Played by James. 5 seconds remaining. Bradley. Bounces home! 1/10 of a second remaining. With 1/10, you can only guide it in. You can only deflect it. So the Boston Celtics, in a major surprise, have defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers here in Cleveland. A stunner.
The Cavs won the next 2 games, eliminating the Celtics from the race for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. But the season was still a success.
32 points, all kinds of records being set as Gerard Green. They won 53-29, number 1 in the East, finished strong, winning 9 of their last 12 of the playoffs, beat Chicago in 6, followed by that 7-game win over the Wizards.
There is potential to add some more talent to the roster in the near future. All-star forward Gordon Hayward will become an unrestricted free agent on July 1st of 2017 and has connections to the Celtics. Boston Celtics head coach Brad Stevens was his head coach during Hayward's successful 2 years at Butler University. The Celtics will be using everything they have to grab a player of this caliber. Additionally, some speculate that the Celtics are the top contender to sign Blake Griffin away from the Los Angeles Clippers.
Blake Griffin's future continues to be a topic of conversation, and while Blake could very well remain a Clipper, guys, rumors have it that the Celtics are making a big play for him. They continue to swirl with those.
With the 3rd pick in the 2016 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Jaylen Brown from the University of California, Berkeley.
The Celtics have also made good use of their great draft picks the last few years. In the 2016 draft, the Nets were selected to be the 3rd pick, but the Celtics had the rights to that pick and chose Jaylen Brown from Cal. Brown contributed well to the successful team, especially given the fact that he was a 20-year-old rookie. In the 2017 draft, the Nets got the 1st pick in the draft, and the Celtics had the rights to that pick as well. With names like Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball, De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, and Josh Jackson, Boston will have the opportunity to add youthful talent and depth to their bench.
Barring some unexpected collapse, the Celtics are right back on track. Ainge's plan has panned out very successfully in what is probably the best sequence of trades in NBA history, having never been on the bad end of a trade in 4 years and completely revamping their roster. In the 2017 season, 9 of the 15 players on the roster were because of trades. Boston has a plethora of solid draft picks and is becoming the place to go for free agents. It appears as if the Celtics are one more big trade or free agency signing away from being a legitimate choice for winning it all. In no time at all, the Celtics may just be on top of the world again.
My mama being there, see everybody right now. On my mama made it, ma. Top of the world, top of the world.
Kevin,
You have no idea.
what does top of the world feel like?